All right, hello. You are listening to WRPI Troy, and we are here today with an interview from Iluvdoom, the band that just played on a live recording right now. They are so awesome. If you were listening before, you would have heard their live performance. Why don't y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hi. Oh. I'm Maria. I play guitar.
I'm Ives. I sing.
Hi, I'm Nikki. I do drums.
I'm Ash. I play bass.
All right. Hold on, let me turn my mic down a bit. There we go. Too much Maya. And I am Maya. I am a DJ here at WRPI Troy, and I'll be interviewing them. So,
Shout out Maya.
Thank you. Shout out Iluvdoom. All right. So let's just get started off with, how would you describe your band sound to a new listener? Just, in general.
Oh, God. That's I've been asked that many times, and I've never had a good one.
I've just always said if you're interested in mid-2000s, I guess, Midwestern emo, power pop, alternative, indie, we're just kind of like an amalgamation of that, of those influences. So it all I say is I just say alternative rock. It's a good blanket term for what we are.
Yeah.
I think we could fit well in a bill with I'd say Weezer or soundtrack. Yes.
Shout out
That
Weezer.
was the inspiration for Live by Spy. It literally was like, okay, let's make a Weezer-inspired track, and then I stayed up till 4 a.m. making the instrumentals.
That was great.
And I tortured everyone with the rhythm thing.
It was beautiful.
Are you sure you want to put yourselves on the bill with Weezer?
Oh my lord.
Well, maybe another Weezer-inspired band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ozma. Love those guys.
Ozma.
Yes.
Who's the trans Weezer artist? She's cool. Peach Rings? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Shout out Peach Rings.
Shout out Patrons.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Are y'all Peach Rings fans?
Yeah, I listened a little bit, but
Like the
didn't
candy?
really,
Yeah.
wasn't that much. I feel bad. There's so much music out there. Maybe I should listen more.
The
I
band's
guess.
good. I love the candy though.
Okay.
All right. How did y'all get together?
So originally, I guess I'll give my side of the story.
Right.
I was going. It's not gonna be long. I was going through a lot. Basically, I was a personal low. So I just decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just try to do this music thing and find someone. I was in a meeting with a few members of Che Guevara T-shirt, but then they decided to kick me out of the band 5 minutes after, which is okay, because I can still say I'm in a band. I was in a band with them for 5 minutes, and they were really nice about it too. Then I answered a Craigslist ad that Maria had, and from the first meeting, it just made perfect creative sense. I think we wrote
We wrote
Car Crash.
Yeah.
The same day we wrote Car Crash.
There was one chord progression that I was doing, and then I was like, nah, and then I did and then the other one that was the verse.
Yeah, and it just came together, and then we're just like, I think we're meant to do this.
Yeah, I remember
just
your first recording thing that you two put out
Oh,
on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
1 week.
1 week.
EP.
Yes, 1 week.
It was 3 songs we made in 1 week.
We were so-
It was pretty fun.
It was.
So you responded to an ad off Craigslist and didn't get murdered. That's impressive.
I honestly,
Well,
low-key
yeah.
thought she might have.
Yeah.
It's like a 50-50.
Yeah. It depends on how successful the band is.
Yeah, fair enough.
It would be like a May.
We don't know how this sounds.
I guess. What? And then you and I joined because we practiced with Maria on occasion.
Yeah, and then Nikki and I both just sort of knew Maria, and she was like, "Hey, I want we might actually perform as a band, so we need people to play other instruments."
Yeah. I guess sort of my side is there existed Intrinsic Spin as a project, but I never really felt super comfortable being a front person, so it felt a little easier to do music with someone else as a front person and lead singer and song, and that felt like easier to like a little more comfortable to like form a band out of rather than forming a band out of like my own personal stuff. That was a little scary.
Yeah,
definitely.
Maria's a good like real behind the scenes genius. Like she books all of our stuff. She writes a lot of the instrumentals.
Full-time job.
The rest of us kind of just take up space on stage, you know, like just fill it out.
Right, Maria, do you think you can move your mic a bit closer?
Sorry about that.
Say something?
We generate body heat.
Testing.
Hello.
Wait, there's something going on with
Little
yours.
peek.
Just keep talking for a sec.
Hello. Hello. I'm talking. Hello. I'm talking. Hi. I'm talking to the mic.
Do you think you and I could share a mic, actually? Because we're having issues with this one.
Wouldn't be the first
Can
time
I
we
just
shared
move
my...
into the other room?
Just share the mic.
Just share the mic.
Does that work? You can move here if you want.
It's okay if you want to... It's okay. We'll
Get close. Get real close.
I see how
No,
it
there's
is. The
no
leader of the
personal space
group.
here.
Okay, I see how it is. No.
Like I said, she's very behind the scenes. That's
So-
where she's doing. She's making crazy moves right now. You should see her.
Yeah.
Like backflips.
She just wrote 4 more songs.
Yeah.
All right.
Not only that, she just rewrote all the
Hi,
passages
is
for the
this
interview.
better?
15
Oh, yeah, that's way
seconds
better.
EP coming out soon.
Right.
All right. So, like, you guys are I Love Doom. What's the story behind your name?
So we were just kind of, so the original like name was thought of by Ives. We had like a bunch of names that we were like kind of going through, and we had like a list of names, and I remember I like just saw I Love Doom along a bunch of names, and it stood out, and the fact that it stood out felt like the right call. Given that it stood out, it was like the one name. It just seemed different than all the other names. So I was like, it just felt like, oh, if that stands out, then that might stand out in like bills and stuff. And it also seems kind of memorable. Seems like it has a pretty solid like SEO and whatnot.
Yeah. I remember I had like I remember I thought really hard, and I had like 30 names, and most of them were garbage. So I just gave like Maria like a handful of like the best ones.
I want to hear some of the garbage ones.
Yo,
No,
you want
I
to go
mean-
to the old like what's that document?
I know one was Neon Coffins.
Neon Coffins.
And then there was one Princess Slays the Dragon. Yeah, if anyone wants to use that, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
It sounds like a swancore, but yeah. In terms of for I Love Doom, however, when we picked the name, we really enjoyed the name. We really liked it. We gravitated towards it. And then Maria asked me a question that I've never. She was like, "So what does it mean?" And I was like, "Oh." And
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
so basically, it's kind of like the whole misery thing. You know, when you're depressed and you doom scroll. And it's just when you're into macabre, sad things, you know, like I Love Doom. So I guess that's like a very simple kind of like generalization of what it could mean. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I just really love doom metal.
Yeah. Or the game.
Or the game.
Love the game.
I kind of have a thought we could change it to like Isle of Doom and then gaslight everyone into thinking that's what it was the whole time.
Oh, that's brilliant.
my
Like
God,
the
yes.
Bearstein Bears, yes.
Yeah, no, the band that was just playing before was Isle of Doom. You heard it right here. I have no idea what Isle of Doom is.
There's this other band called Aisle 19, like Aisle, like
Right.
AIL.
Weren't they I Love 19?
I
I feel like the older you get, the worse the band name is. Hey guys, it's I Love 19 for our 50th anniversary.
Yeah, that gets real
We
problematic.
get
yeah.
older, but our fans stay the same.
Oh no.
Playing at Warped
I mean,
Tour.
I mean, we would be a true Midwest emo band in that case.
As long as we play Warped Tour.
As long as we play Warped
We
Tour,
open,
yeah.
And we open for Brand New.
All right. What were y'all's like biggest musical influences growing up?
I listened to when I was in high school during formative years. I discovered this band, Car Seat Headrest, in high school, and
Forbidden word.
I know. Yeah, and when I listened to like I thought Twin Fantasy was really cool, and then I delved deeper into like some of the older stuff, and I thought it was really cool that he was just doing stuff on like his laptop, and it sounded good, even though it didn't, because like before then the only music that I've ever heard that was like released was made in like a studio, and it felt kind of inaccessible to like really make music by myself. And I was like, wow, I can actually just like open up GarageBand and record stuff, even if it's not made in a studio. It can still have a vibe. And
Yeah, exactly.
since then, also like other like lo-fi like stuff I used to listen to. This was before they became a conservative. Ariel Pink.
Oh, yeah.
I used to like Ariel Pink, and it's so sad. I also listened to I used to like Nirvana a lot. I used to listen to so much Nirvana when I was younger. Nirvana was really good. I listened to a bit of Green Day, mostly from my dad. My dad was more of like the Green Day fan, but I also liked Green Day because I thought Green Day was pretty cool and stuff. I also like Granddaddy. They're like an indie rock band. Built to Spill is cool. I like Hum more recently. Hum, Failure. What else? Did I mention Built to Spill?
What about you, Ibs?
What?
What you got?
Oh, me in terms of oh shit. Shiitake mushrooms. Sorry. Bill me. Sorry. My influences musically, they vary. When I was a kid, I was a huge fan, still a fan of Metallica. That's like my favorite band of all time. Of course, me being an awkward kid with being on the spectrum and also being queer, I loved Weezer. Weezer was a big thing. Against Me also during my formative years, especially when Laura Jane Grace came out, which I was not ready yet. In terms of like musical influences, like there's a lot. I love Prince, Michael Jackson, KMFDF. Is it KMFDF? I can't say their name right. Someone knows what they are. They're like an industrial band that's been around since like the early '80s, and they're like one of the most. They're just a great band. A lot, basically stuff like that. Taking Back Sunday. A lot of that good emo stuff. But when I was a kid, I always just listened to pop punk, hip hop, and rap was a big thing because I was like born and raised in the Bronx, so I loved all that stuff. Reggaeton because I'm Puerto Rican. I definitely want to do a song with Bad Bunny one day. I don't know how.
Yeah, awesome.
I want to do it. Also, I remember listening to salsa music like Celia Cruz or Tito Puente and stuff like that, which also kind of like I like to try to do stuff with that as well. What I love about because even though Maria and I have different influences, there is still enough similar influences in terms of musical DNA that it's pretty easy for us to collaborate and make music, which I think is a cool thing. Because sometimes it can be difficult for some band members because they can be so far off somewhere else that it might be hard to make a song. But it's never really a challenge with Maria. Yeah. What about you guys?
Personally, growing up, I always listened to Gorillaz. Love those. And Alice in Chains, big fan. And Tenacious D was one I was hooked on for a while. Watched the movie countless times. I always used to listen to the CD in my car. Yeah.
That's pretty
Awesome.
I don't know. I tell people my deepest cut is Nirvana, so I don't have...
I like Nirvana.
You've heard of them?
Oh my god, yeah.
We should totally start a band.
That's crazy. I don't know. I'm kind of inspired, at least in terms of bass playing. I kind of inspired by Mike Dirnt. I like how he can play very complex and beautiful bass lines, despite the fact that nobody can hear him. I get a lot from like Matt Freeman from Rancid and Op Ivy. Big fan of that, like kind of really fast, strong, like 90s kind of ska punk bass playing, where it's just all up and down the neck. doesn't translate super well to most of our songs, but I'm kind of trying to force it in there.
I think you could build it into there.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We can definitely do some ska stuff. I also forgot to mention Mike Patton, specifically as a vocal influence. So just there.
Right. What's like the earliest memory any of y'all have like of music that made you like want to get into this really, or like made you want to start playing or start a band or anything like that?
There are 3 music videos when I was a child that I saw on rotation in MTV that made me realize that I wanted to be a musician even if I didn't know it at that moment. One of them was Until It Sleeps by Metallica. The other was Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana, and then Get the Party Started by Pink. Those 3 kind of really got me into like, maybe I can sing. I don't know.
Maybe you can sing. I mean, you definitely can.
Thanks, I try.
I used to play a lot of Guitar Hero, which got me started on guitar, which was my like first musical venture, I guess. Yeah, my parents kind of pushed me into guitar from Guitar Hero, and then started branching out, trying different stuff. So yeah, and then I eventually landed on drums.
Awesome. Do you still play guitar or?
A little bit, yeah. I've been like trying to really focus on drums though. Eventually, I want to get better at keys and bass.
All right.
I just thought it was neat. Yeah, I don't. It's fun. I would just really, for years, only ever played alone at home. And I'm like, well, I totally suck. I can't play in a group. I went to college with a bunch of like music geeks. They all have bands. They're a bunch of posers, a bunch of dorks, but they were very gatekeepy. And I'm like, oh, I suck. And then at one point, I actually played with normal people out in the world and was like, oh wait, I can really get into this. I can vibe with this. I can jam. That's actually how I met Maria a couple years ago. We didn't have any. There were vague aspirations of like starting a group, but it's kind of daunting. So we're just kind of jam buddies for a while.
We couldn't find a drummer, and I guess I also just like never really felt super comfortable being like a front person, which I guess is why like Iluvdoom kind of became a band before Intrinsic Spin.
I think it's working out so far.
Right.
Drummers are few and far between.
Yes, we had to make one
Pretty much, kind of, yeah.
out of the parts of a guitarist.
Yeah.
I've been learning guitar for the past like 3-4 years. I have an acoustic electric, which is great. It's this crazy weird combo of acoustic electric and left-handed that it took me forever to find anything like that. But I mostly just like play chords and like sing on top of that, and that doesn't really lend itself to being part of a band or group. So I've been trying to learn more rhythm stuff lately. With like an amp and a pedal that I've got. So I'm making a bit of progress, but it'll take a while before I think I'm ready to play in a group or anything like that.
That's fair.
I mostly just like, chill and sing and play to myself. It's relaxing. It's nice.
Oh, soothing, yes.
That's kind of how I settled on bass because it's very, very easy. What's a chord?
Yeah. I love chords. Chords are great. Actually playing notes, maybe.
I remember when I was in like Yuki camp, there was people playing guitar, and my sibling also like learned guitar, and I was like, they seem so cool. I think it'd be really cool to play guitar. And I tried to learn how to play guitar, but then I kind of like lost a little bit of interest. I kind of like lost interest for a while, and then after a bit later, this was like around high school, and like around like I think a bit before senior year of high school, I got like really hyperfixated on guitar, and I was just like spending like all my time like learning chords and everything and whatnot, covering songs, and also like learning like music theory and stuff.
Right. Music theory isn't real. Music theory can't hurt you.
I love music theory. I'm the biggest music theory nerd. I love music theory so much. I think it's so cool. I love going into depths of Wikipedia articles. I got like music theory books and stuff.
Really?
I love
20th Century
too.
Harmony by Vincent Persichetti.
I can like I can talk about theory in a way that makes me sound like really skilled and knowledgeable about music, and it's so far above my actual skill level.
I'm more vibes.
You are Ibs, yeah.
No, I said vibes. I'm just straight up vibes.
No, I heard that. I was just
Vibes.
So I'm not technically proficient in anything. But
Singing.
the best part about working with someone like Maria is that I get to learn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Great. Can you walk us like through your songwriting process?
No.
Okay, so we had two different songwriting processes. In the beginning, when it was mainly just me and Maria, it would essentially be Maria would make an instrumental. She'd hand it to me, and she'd say, "Can you do something with this?" And I'd either say yes or no, and then I would write lyrics and melodies, send it back to her, and we'd just kind of go back and forth. And that's how we got the songs from 1 week.
Yeah, we wrote 3 songs in 1 week in that songwriting process.
And you can actually tell because with the later songs they seem a little more complicated, and that's because they were formed a lot more freeform. So instead of like Maria staying up until 4 a.m. to give me an instrumental, and then me racking my head all day trying to create lyrics for it, it became a lot better to just have her play, have Ash and Nikki there play sometimes too, and then have me kind of improv melodies and that kind of is how we got Run, Broken Sail, and Helen of Troy.
Right. I can definitely tell that in like in those 3 songs compared to like Car Crash, and the other 2 before. It's a lot more like I feel like you came more together as a group, and it's like a bit more cohesive. Where
you can totally tell. It's very funny with only 2 releases in like 3 months. You can actually see a musical evolution.
I know, it's awesome.
So that's kind of cool.
Should we tell them? So our music's actually written by Grok AI.
LOL.
Legalized comedy.
Really?
Maria
I was
AI.
thinking more Claude, honestly. Claude.
Maria GPT, generate me a song.
It's gonna have a lot of diminished quotes.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm too busy being used by Drake.
Oh, that's fun.
So, like, is there like an underlying theme behind like your new album, or is it an album yet? The 6 songs that you have, or like what is it currently?
We are currently in the middle of just making more songs and more content to eventually release an album. We hope to have enough content to release an album, preferably by the maybe the final quarter of this year. If nothing goes to plan, maybe next year. But we're really trying as much as possible to get as much done because
we can do better than that. We can get it out
A little
faster
bit
than
sooner
that.
than that.
our album will
We got a recording session on Saturday, and we're hoping to record material for that from that to have on the album.
Yeah. And I mean, we have more material that we didn't play today.
Yeah, we've got some more material that we didn't play today, and I think with everything we
Some
can
of it's
have some of it's good.
Yeah, no.
Some people are saying that, yeah.
Some of it's okay. I mean, I think we can just have like the debut album, and then we can focus more on like writing some new stuff.
Some have described our new music as good and okay.
Yeah.
Good and okay. That's all you need.
And there's intrinsic spin stuff, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Might do that. I don't know. We're not gonna release any intrinsic spin stuff ever.
No.
Tell us about what Intrinsic Spin is.
Oh god, I don't know. It's just music that I do by myself. I would sometimes just write songs, full songs myself, and yeah.
That's Intrinsic Spin is Maria's solo project, and it's very good. And it's just like the stuff she comes up with in her bedroom. She has dozens of little ditties she's made, some of which have turned into full songs. She's performed solo as Intrinsic Spin, and most recently, for the first time with the full band. We kind of joke that band is just all of us minus Ibs, but there's still it's a distinct sound. You can tell, it's coming from a different place.
Different place, same people,
Yeah,
different lineup. Like you're playing different instruments, whatever.
Yeah, so like Intrinsic Spin is more of an extension of Maria, while Iluvdoom is a little bit more of a collaborative effort. And honestly, when I heard just a few of it, because before we worked together, she was like, "Hey, you want to hear some of my stuff?" And then, and I was thinking, oh, she's just gonna send like a song, and she sent her entire discography.
Oh my god!
And the amount of genres that she goes through, I was like, there was so many genres. I was like, this is a hyperpop song. This is a grunge song. My mind was blown at how much content she made in like less than a few years. Mm-hmm. I was like, I need to work with this person.
And then there's
crazy
transition stuff, Shamington stuff, where I've had several like albums and EPs. I've probably written like hundreds of songs in my life.
Mm.
Is that brag? Am I bragging? Am I humble?
It's a humble brag.
I mean, I literally have, like, you can look through the number of stuff. I just folder. It's on like number 104. So. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's fun. I like it. It's
Wishes is my personal favorite.
Wishes. That's a good one. Well, I feel I can appreciate it. I had a time where I was really young. I didn't like it, but it's like, you know, as whatever, I can appreciate the art. You know, I
mean, it's your most popular song. You kind of just got to get over it.
It's my creep. It's literally like my creep.
It's your car creep.
I'm a creep. Okay. If you're just tuning in right now, you are listening to WRPI Troy. We are here with I Love Doom, this awesome local band here in Troy, who just did a awesome live performance with us just an hour ago, and we are doing an interview with them right now. Can you walk us... Oh, wait, no. What is your favorite memory or show as a band so far?
Oh,
PetSmart.
I think PetSmart our first gig, and honestly, everything leading up to it, I also wanted to include, because I know we were very nervous and scared, because we initially booked a gig that was like way too early, and it fell through, which was great, and then and then we got another Maria got another call from someone for what's her name is Seafoam, yes. I know and I wanted to make sure I got a name.
Shout out Seafoam.
Shout out to Seafoam. And basically, she said, hey, we had someone drop. Would I Love Doom be interested in opening? And Maria was like, yeah. And when we heard about it, we got excited. I was like, oh my God. And it was with Film and Gender and You Are Not Brave Enough.
I know, that's crazy lineup.
Which, by the way,
Film and Gender.
I'm like, our first ever show was with those two bands, and which is such a huge boon for us. So we really wanted to impress, and we had such a great time just talking to people, meeting people, enjoying the atmosphere. The music, all of it was so great. They were so receptive and open to us, even though it was more of a hardcore crowd. They still enjoyed the music. They nodded along, and it was a fantastic experience. There was like a bonfire and everything. It was.
Oh yeah.
It was really cool. It was just really cool.
There was a cake.
There was and bagels. They had like bagels.
They did have bagels, yeah.
Yeah, and then like a couple weeks later, we were asked to fill in at No Fun, like kind of last minute.
Yeah, Nikki asked, please reach out to book us at No Fun, and I was like, fine, I guess. And I reached out to Rachel and was like, hey, we're a band, you know, if we want to play, you know, just so you know, like, no pressure, but like, if there's ever like, you know, a spot open, you know, please consider us. And they were like, oh yeah, we got a band dropped out. And I actually saw that the fact that they dropped out, but I didn't want to mention it because I thought that was like way too above our level. But then they were like, oh yeah, we got a band drop out. Do you want to play at No Fun? And it was with Sophie's Body and The Glow.
I know.
And
Cellmate, which was really cool. I've not heard of Cellmate beforehand, but I have heard of Sophie's Body and The Glow. But Cellmate was also really cool. Shout out Cellmate.
Yeah.
So like, I mean,
So
we kind of lucked out with our first two shows being
like crazy lineup we got into.
Good lineups.
Yeah.
Like,
I had a Sophie's Body shirt like before. I liked Sophie's Body beforehand. It was like I was probably going to go to the show anyways.
And
like, not only did I not have to pay for a ticket, but I also got to perform with it. Oh, it was so cool. I was like, we gotta do it.
Yeah, and all those guys were so great too.
It was so cool.
Yeah, well, low key, at no fun, because the thing is, and also shout out to those bands because they were very welcoming and open to us. They were just like, yeah, you guys are feeling it, yeah. I remember Soundcheck. And they all, a lot of those bands were looking at us, not in a way like, but more of a, I wonder if these, if they can do this. And then when we played, and the fact that I saw looks of, pleasantly surprised. Yeah, okay, these guys, they're actually pretty good. That was like that was validation. That was extreme validation. Especially when you have those people who are doing so well. In that scene to come up to you and say, hey, I really liked it. That's just the bassist of the Glow said I sounded like Claudio from Coheed and Cambria. My life cannot get any better than this.
That sounds awesome. I don't think it can get better.
Right?
Shout out validation. I love being validated.
Shout out validation. You're all loved.
Type
Stuff.
Type stuff.
Type it.
Type stuff.
Typing it right now.
If y'all could like collaborate with any band like around here or dead or alive, like who would it be?
The Glow. I want to collaborate with The Glow. I listen to their songs a lot. I want to like ask for like the chords, but there's a part of me that's like, what if I just like listen along to it and try to figure out the guitar and like cover some of their songs? I think it'd be really cool. I would like sing along to the songs and whatnot.
I could definitely see that happening. Like I
think
can
so
hear
cool.
like I Love Doom and the Glow sound meshing.
Their drummer too, like that guy goes crazy.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Shout out Noah.
Shout out Noah.
He was so sweet.
Yeah. There was was that you when played was it Pool? Was you playing?
No, that was with I think that was with the guys from Sophie's Body.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, they were such nice people. Oh my god. I was gonna make a point, and then it just went away. Oh, right, because of the question. No, I think honestly that's a great choice. I think those bands, like, I would love to work with like Femme and Gender or You're Not Brave Enough. I think that would be also cool. There's so many people in the local scene that are so talented. If you were in terms of anyone like I guess like and maybe someone who I maybe looked up to, I would love to. This is personally for me. I would love for us to work with like a producer. Like if we could have like Laura Jane Grace or Butch Vig produce something for us, that would be so cool.
That would be awesome.
There's so many. There's so many different producers that like they've done stuff for like Census Fail or other bands that we like Car Seat Headrest and Hum, and we're just like I would love to work with like those people as well and get their knowledge
those
too.
Boys. I don't get that.
Hey,
Butch Vig produced Nevermind and also Smashing Pumpkins' Gish and Smashing Pumpkins' Siamese Dream, which is cool.
And Against Me's New Wave. And I believe Butch Vig is also the drummer for one of the greatest bands of all time, Garbage. So.
And also Shellac. Wait, no, I'm sorry, Steve Albini. Oh my god, I got my Nirvana albums mixed up.
That's fine.
The producer of the third Nirvana album is the guitarist for.
We just lost all of our music cred.
Oh my god! I don't know anything.
Generational oral.
How are we gonna get signed by
I don't know
by Robin
stuff about Frick.
What the fudge graham crackers? I can't take this any more.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh my goodness gracious!
Okay.
What would if y'all had like a dream venue or festival to play at? What would that be?
For me, it was No Fun, so anything past that is just uphill for me.
I kind of peaked with No Fun. I mean,
No Fun is awesome.
Yeah, No Fun.
Dream venue, yo.
WRPI.
I mean, honestly, my answer to the who would you want to work with and where would you want to play question is like, I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far.
That's
right?
true, yeah.
I think I would love to do every single venue around this area. I would love to do Albany Underground one day. That would be really fun. A personal thing for me, if I can make it happen, I will try. If I can
Try
somehow
to make it happen.
if we can somehow perform either in Madison Square Garden or Yankee Stadium, even if it's as an opening act,
Maybe not.
I'll be okay with it. Just I would love that. Or Arthur Ashe would be fun. Just I would love to just go to a place where I remember being a kid and having memories and seeing people, seeing whether it's sporting events or pro wrestling or music, and to be in that position and to see like a crowd of people, enjoying something that you helped create, I think would be so cool. So that's just like me as like a little kid. I always wanted that.
That does sound amazing. Though you did say Yankee Stadium, though, we're gonna have to kick you out for that.
Listen, born and raised in the Bronx. I'm also, don't worry, I'm a Mets fan too.
There's too many of us Mets fans here. Although I have to say, WRPI as a station cannot have an opinion. This is just my opinion, but let's go Mets.
Yeah, I usually go for both, unless it's the Subway Series.
I was raised on Yankees.
Whatever.
Damn Yankees! Whoa, damn Yankees! I'm sorry. Damn Yankees is a super group that has Tommy Shaw Sticks and the problematic Ted Nugent. They're a great band, but
Ted Nugent's problematic.
Yeah.
what? I should have known from all the slurs that no.
Right. What upcoming shows do y'all have? Tell us.
Oh my god.
Tell us about it.
So we've got
I'm pulling up the list.
we got May 22nd. We'll be playing at I don't need the list. I got it all memorized. May 22nd, we'll be playing at Mount Ida. We'll be playing both an Iluvdoom set and an Intrinsic Spin set, and we'll also be playing alongside Anthill Annihilator, Bad Dream Adventures, Karen Dazzler, and also Yawn Mower. And that's really cool that Yawn Mower is playing, because I remember I first heard of Yawn Mower when I played an Intrinsic Spin set at Son of Egg like last year, and that's how we kind of like sort of connected. And I was just like, y'all are so cool, because they kind of sounded a little bit like Weezer. They sounded like Weezer, like better. LOL, but I thought they were really cool, and then they like asked me, and it was so cool because I was like putting it together, the May 22nd show, and what's really funny is that there was like one band that was like gonna like play.
Hey, Maria, what's their next show after that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. After that, we've got
Okay, so
It's my birthday. If you're my real friend, you'd know this.
July 9th is Iluvdoom.
There you go.
Happy early birthday.
We've got 2 Intrinsic Spin shows before then, on the 19th and 21st, if that interests anyone, if anyone.
which should, because Intrinsic Spin is great. So
It's okay, I guess.
Humble brag.
If I Love Doom isn't your taste, you can always check out, if you want, Intrinsic Spin.
I feel like if Iluvdoom isn't someone's taste, probably Intrinsic Spin would also not be their taste.
Well, no, I think it
They're
would be
different
opposite,
enough.
because I feel like they're
surprised.
same cloth, like cutting this one same cloth, but they're like slightly different. I mean, just PetSmart. What is it? June 19th. PetSmart, and then also Seven Crest in Teaneck, New Jersey, on the 21st of June. All right, that sounds awesome. The No Fun Show. What is it? July 9th. We're gonna play there again.
We're gonna play that again.
Oh, that's so
That's
fantastic.
the plan right now. It's there's like another band that might play, but I need to like reach out and ask for a confirmation. But I'm like a little scared to do so, because like I'm so non-confrontational.